The Adam Gravitz Sports Show.
What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. This is Jack. Say hello, Adam.
What's going on, everyone? It's been a little bit of a hiatus, but we're back and ready to, I guess, talk some sports. There's been a lot of stuff going on, so I guess we can get right into it.
Yeah, lots of sports. Our favorite sport, college football, has the playoffs are set. There's now like 36 teams in the playoff, and everyone's really happy with the results and who is picked. And the best teams, I think, did in fact make it. And there's a certain fan base who shall remain nameless for the next 30 seconds who is spoiled beyond belief and now feels that they've somehow been wronged. Let's dig into that. The fan base this year is not Florida State. It happens to be the Alabama Crimson Tide, who have been in the playoffs for basically ever since it's been created, are now
even though they haven't deserved it every single year, but
are now, because they, despite having lost 3 games this year, feel like they got snubbed somehow. So explain why that is not maybe the dumbest thing ever.
I mean, so basically Alabama whining about not making the playoff when they lost 3 games, 2 of which were to 6-6 teams, Vanderbilt and Oklahoma, is just laughable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, win your fucking games. Like, yes, could you beat SMU and Boise State and Arizona State on a neutral field? Probably. But guess what? You lost to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma game, you scored 3 fucking points.
Yeah,
you scored 3 points.
Not even close.
Like, what are we talking about?
And that
here?
was at the end of the year too. Like, it wasn't like they lost at the beginning of the year. It was at the end of the year.
And then they're whining because, like, SMU, they said, played an easy non-conference when, like, their non-conference was Mercer, South Florida, Wisconsin, Kentucky, and somebody else. Western Kentucky, maybe?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, you whiny little bitches. You lost 3 fucking games. It is not similar to what happened to Florida State last year. So do not compare us to Alabama. We lost 0 games and won our conference championship. Alabama, you didn't even play in your fucking conference championship.
Didn't even make it.
Shut up.
Should've won the games.
You don't deserve to make it.
Yep.
Just because your name is Alabama does not mean you're automatically grandfathered into the fucking playoff.
Yep.
And I'm done with this shit. So yeah, congrats to SMU. Congrats to the Boise States of the world and Indiana's. They deserve to make it.
That's the system that we have now. It may not be perfect, but that's the system. They worked within the system and they won the games they need to win.
I mean, listen, do I like the setup of, like, the conference champions get buys? No, I don't. I don't think Boise State and Arizona State deserve buys. I don't. But that's how this is set up this year, and I'm sure they'll do some sort of tinkering next year.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I mean, you'd agree, Boise State and Arizona State are not 2 of the top 4 teams. They don't deserve buys. Also, they got to fix this thing. Oregon should not have to play Ohio State or Tennessee in round 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
They got the number 1 seed, and you're supposed to get the easier draw, not Ohio State.
They get the lower ranked draw, right? So it's
stop. You
Ohio
know what I'm
State
talking.
Is still, like, you're right. I think, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, I'm saying it would have behooved Oregon to lose.
It would have helped them, yes. Well, they would have had to play another game, though, right? They would have gotten a first round bye.
But what I'm saying is, it would have behooved them to lose. Is my point.
Oh.
You think that's not fair? That's not how it should go, Jack. Come on.
Look, if you want to win a championship, you're gonna have to beat good teams.
Shut up, Jack.
You're gonna have to beat good teams. And
I agree, but
also I don't see Oregon would beat Ohio State anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Maybe
they will.
Okay, we'll see. Again, my point is this:
they may not even play them. They'll play Tennessee.
But you do agree that it is like a more difficult draw than, let's say, what Penn State got.
Yeah. No, because Penn State
can
play SMU and Boise and
right. Or I mean that's not, or like Texas. Texas got Clemson and Arizona State. Come on.
Yeah. I'm
just saying it's a little unfair. That's all. But whatever.
The seedings need a little bit of help.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They need to tinker the seedings. That's all. Yeah. But yeah, no, I have no problem with. I have no problem with who made it. Like, I don't like Miami. Like, okay, don't lose to Georgia Tech at the end of the year, or don't lose to Syracuse. Sorry, don't lose to Syracuse. Sorry. Yeah. Like, you had it in the bag. And you beat Syracuse.
I mean,
you'd have played SMU in the championship, and you may have won that, and then you would have made it, but you didn't.
You didn't. You got to win the games. Don't complain.
So, yeah, I mean, but hey, congrats, Miami. Enjoy the Pop-Tarts Bowl with the $7 million quarterback you got. No, I'm saying it's funny that they paid all that money for Cam Ward and all those other transfers, and they still couldn't win the ACC.
Yep.
And they're playing in the Pop-Tarts Bowl against Iowa State. But hey, good job, Cam. But you know what the best part is? I love Miami fans who are like, oh, but we're playing in our bowl game. It's like, congrats, I guess. I don't know. Like, I love when SEC and Miami fans, everyone's like, see, we play in our bowl game. If any of you fuckers had what happened to Florida State last year, none of you would have played in your bowl game.
Yeah.
Would have played in the bowl game. Yes or no? Do you think Cam Ward, if they had gone undefeated, would be like, yep, I'm playing in the Orange Bowl against Georgia?
Yeah,
No!
Of course not.
Cut this shit. So yeah, I'm excited I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I guess we don't know if we can, we don't need to do picks. I mean, unless you want to do picks on the first round, I guess we can.
That's in like 2 weeks. Not worth it.
All right, we can do it next week or something then, fine.
It's fine. I'm not gonna.
All right, what else?
I'm not gonna think about that now.
Yeah, all right. Well, I am, but what else?
What else do we have? Wizards still stink. They're epic.
Yeah, no, the Wizards are fucking trash. I'm tired of, like, they're doing what we want, but it's also like,
it's
you
kind
can't
of
get your
too
balls
much.
blown off.
It's kind of too much.
Well, it's kind of too much because it's like the young guys are getting, like, Bilal's getting worse.
Yeah.
And, like, I want to see him improve.
Yeah.
But has he improved? I don't know. Like, he started out okay, and now it's like he's going back to old Bilal where he's not touching the ball.
Yeah.
And he's not getting shots. Like, there's a difference between losing, which is what we want, and getting your shit kicked in every single game. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I don't.
It's a little demoralizing for the squad.
Well, that's the thing. Sure. It's like, yeah, we want to get the Cooper Flags and the AJ, how do you pronounce his name? Like, Benastra or something? Mm. Like, yeah, I want both those guys, but also it's like, you're teaching the young kids loser mentality, like losing basketball.
Yeah.
See, the problem I have are the veterans like the Kuzmas and the Pools and even the Brogdons and Valanciunas. Are you teaching them at all winning values? Because they've been on winning teams. Mm-hmm. See, that's where I have a problem. They've been on winning teams. Why are they not teaching the young kids like what they've learned?
Right.
Also, can we both agree Brian Keefe sucks? Like, I don't want to hear Brian Keefe's a good coach. He's not.
I don't think he's a good coach, no.
Like, is he that much better? Like, you're telling me Wes Unseld Jr. couldn't have done this exact same thing?
I don't know why he's less offensive to me than Wes Unseld Jr.
That's my problem. It's like,
I think, is it because the teams that Unseld had, like, were teams that could have been more competitive and they just weren't?
I think that's what it is.
And so since we're already committing to, like, they're going to suck, so who cares?
I think that's basically it, yeah. But I don't think Brian Keefe's gotten anybody better. I don't think he's like made, like, Bilal was good to start, and then he's like gotten Bilal worse.
Yeah.
Like, Bub and George and Sarr have had flashes, but they haven't been consistent at all. And I don't they still can't shoot. So I don't know what Keefe, like, my question is, what is Keefe teaching them? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, not winning.
So, like, yeah, it was a nice win against Denver, and then they followed up the next game by losing by 30. It's like, again, I think Brian Keefe took this job because he knows he'll never get this opportunity again.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is he's going to have exactly what happened to Brett Brown in Philly. He's going to coach for 2 years, get fired, go be a top assistant somewhere else, and that'll be his life. He's an assistant. That's what he is. He's not a head coach.
It's fine. I wouldn't mind that.
No, I'm fine with it because he's not going to help us win games. But my point is, like, yeah, lose games. I'm good with that, but stop losing every game by 15 plus. Like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's fine.
I think that's where I'm at with it. Like, that's where I'm at with it.
It's not a bad place to be.
What else we got? I mean, did you want to talk, like, National Signing Day, early signing day? Did you want to talk?
I mean, it's so
Wizard, or not Wizards, baseball? I don't know.
Yeah, so college football, early signing day. You know, lots of good recruits going around. Maryland has a top 25 class. It's nice.
FSU is number 20.
Yeah, that's impressive.
For a 2-10 team, how did we finish 5 spots behind Miami? Explain that one. It's kind of embarrassing if you're Miami. I mean, we don't have to get into, like, the nitty gritty of it, but, like, yeah, FSU for the first time in 4 years that I've been following didn't really have a ton of flips, because I feel like every year it's like the same thing with FSU. It's like their top. Now, I will say it's actually their top recruit did flip, but then this kid was like, I wish I could have signed with Florida State. It's like,
interesting.
That means basically what? You got offered more money from LSU? That's where he signed? Mm-hmm. It's like, you could have signed with FSU. You didn't have to sign on that Wednesday. You could have waited.
Yeah.
There's no rule that said you had to do that, but whatever. No, we have the 20th ranked recruiting class. We might even get more guys. I don't know. But I'm impressed because I don't know if we've had a podcast since we've hired new coaches. I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
Have we?
Doubtful.
So Florida State hired a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new offensive line coach, and new defensive line coach. Real quickly, we got Gus Malzahn for UCF and Auburn fame. We got Tony White, the defensive coordinator at Nebraska. Terrence Knighton, I know you remember that name from the NFL, Pot Roast. He's our defensive line coach, and we got the UCF offensive line coach. He's been an offensive line coach at many other teams. So,
nice.
Yeah, it's looking good. But then that's what happened. So I mean, Florida State. Listen, Florida State was in the 50s starting like signing day, like starting that 3-day stretch. Like we were in the 50s, or like maybe 49. To finish number 20 for a team that won 2 games is pretty fucking impressive. Yeah, you know what that shows me? Do you know we had a better recruiting class this year than we did last year? That just shows me our coaches last year did not know how to recruit.
Yeah. How
do we have a worse recruiting class, Jack, off a 13-win season? That just shows the coaches we had were incompetent morons.
Sounds like it.
What else we got? Oh, it's the portal's open. Florida State's lost a bunch of guys. Fine, I don't care. We're a 2-win team. Like, we did lose our starting quarterback. Not great, but like, I don't know. Like, I think you asking for a lot of money or like a guaranteed starting spot is not really fair to us when you, like, not your fault, but you didn't really do, like, you're a great recruit and like I think you could be good, but like we don't have time for potential at this point. I hate to say, like we need a guy that can get in and get us 8-9 wins. And you laughed at me. You laughed at me when I said, "Oh, Florida State should get 8-9 wins." Yes, we should, Jack. I'm sorry.
Well, what is the guy's name that's leaving you?
Luke Cromanoke.
Luke Cromanoke. I mean,
yes.
If Luke, I mean, both parties made the right choice, right? So
correct.
He's got to look out for himself.
But he also should, like, go ahead. I'll listen.
No, I mean, look, he's looking to cash in, and he's going to cash in somewhere.
But the thing is, like, I think it would be I would behoove him to, like, sit a year, because he wasn't ready this year. He was not ready.
Yeah.
It would behoove him to sit 1 year, watch behind whoever we get at the portal, and learn under Malzahn, and then to be able to take the reins in 26. I don't think it behooves you just to go be a starter at fucking Arkansas and get your balls blown off and go 5-7 at Arkansas. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
I mean, well, if you
may think it does. I don't think it does.
If he thinks he can put up numbers at Arkansas for a couple years and then go transfer to somewhere else,
great. If you think that putting up numbers at Georgia Southern or Arkansas or somebody like that, be my guest. Okay.
Yeah, and then he parlays that into.
But that's not how it's going to work. Georgia, you think like he's just going to transfer to like one of the big name schools. The big name schools are also.
They all do that, right? That's what I'm
saying. This is what's funny. Like all the top schools, if you think about it, all the top schools that are in the playoff.
Yeah.
Is their quarterback a developed kid, Jack? No. Is Texas, Quinn Ewers, transfer from Ohio State. Dylan Gabriel, transfer from Oklahoma at Oregon.
Yeah.
Penn State is the only one with Drew Aller, but everybody else. Indiana, Curtis Rourke.
Yeah.
SMU's developed, okay, but those are smaller schools.
Well,
like
what I'm saying is that if that's the new model,
Ohio State, Will Howard.
Then if that's the model, then he wants to do that.
But okay, I think
you're just old fashioned, right?
No, I'm just saying. I think he would have been smarter to stay at FSU and learn under Malzahn for a year. And then you're right, Jack. Fine. You know what? You're right, Jack. I hope he goes to UCF and wins 4 games. I'm sure that's really going to help his fucking career. But go ahead. You're right, Jack.
That's what he thinks.
Okay. That's smart.
What he thinks. That's the modern market.
That's cool. Go win 4 games in UCF. I don't fucking care.
That's what they do.
I think what it shows me also is he doesn't want competition.
Probably. If he can end up getting $3 million over the next 4 years.
You think he's getting $3 million
over the next 4 years?
He's not gonna. Okay.
You don't think he can cobble together?
So you're going to give a kid. So just because he's a 4-star kid, you think someone's giving him $800,000 in the portal right now?
That's what he wants.
He can want whatever. I want to fuck Sydney Sweeney. We're not going to get what we want.
I mean, have you tried? Have you given her a call?
Fuck off.
Have you put your name in the portal?
I should have put my name in the portal. No, I'm just saying.
There's no. You're living in this beautiful imaginary fantasy land.
I'm not.
Where players stick around.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is stick around for what.
So you wanted to take 1 year at Florida State.
What I'm saying
eat
is,
up your
you and I
resources.
both. He wasn't ready to be a quarterback in college this year. He was not.
Okay.
So he should. Yes, I think he could have sat a year behind whoever we get in the portal.
Alternatively,
learn Malzahn's offense, and then become the starter the next year.
Alternatively.
Fine, you're right, Jack. You
Okay,
should go to fucking Arkansas or fucking.
The guys who recruited him are not there anymore.
Not true. Mike Norvell recruited him.
Okay,
You dumb fuck.
Dump. Okay, his offensive coordinator, who he signed on for, is he?
No,
there?
that's not at all true. I do not believe he signed with Alex Atkins, who was the former offensive coordinator. No, the quarterback coach is actually still there, who fucking sucks, but he's still there.
That's fine.
So no, Jack, that's not true at all.
I was just curious.
Norvell was the one that locked him in. So no.
I was just curious if he just saw a lot of turnover and didn't want to be part of it. That's all.
Even though his sister, like 3 days ago, was like, "We stay loyal."
Well,
That's
who cares?
wow. She's a so basically her. So basically, she's
who
a
cares
hypocrite.
what his sister said?
Well, I'm saying she's a then the whole family's a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
Is her sister the official spokesperson for
No,
the
but I'm
family?
saying then don't
Who
say. Then,
cares?
I know you.
She's
you
saying
love
stuff.
It's fine.
All I'm saying is that
I hope Malik. I hope Malik
he's-
Washington.
oh,
I hope Malik Washington next year does the exact same thing to Maryland. Tells you to go fuck yourself
he
and
might.
goes to a different school.
That happens.
Okay.
He might. But the reality is that that's college football these days. Look,
Yeah, I know they're all a bunch of babies. I get it.
Look, boomer. The thing is,
I'm not a
that
boomer.
you're just a boomer. You want to live in this land where the players are locked into the teams and the coaches can do whatever they want. And
no, I have never.
And the teams that have can give under the table donations to the players. And
that's not at all true what I've said. That is
in.
not true at all. See,
And
now
you
you're just
don't-
making
and
shit
you
up.
don't
But
like
it's fine.
it.
Look, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
If I
FSU
were a quarterback and I saw a bunch
Then
of
why even
people
go
on my
to college?
team.
Then if you're a high school quarterback, why commit if you're not going to give what? You have to be guaranteed the starting job and then you're going to transfer?
He's just looking at a bunch of turnover. The team won 2 games this year, and he's like, "Fuck this
And it was
shit."
partly because of him. He wasn't that good, Jack.
Well, but that wasn't his.
So we should just hand. So coming off a 2-win season, we should just hand him the starting job. Just hand it to him.
I don't
Hand it to
know.
him.
You can't guarantee that it was related to him not having the starting job. It could
you're
also
right.
be related to the fact that the team sucks and he saw a lot of turnover.
So he's a front runner. So basically, you're saying he's a front runner. Okay,
No,
good deal.
he
Good move. Good move. Good
perhaps.
move. Good move.
And
Good
if
move.
he's
Good
that,
move.
and
Good
if he's that kind
No,
of
it's fine.
person, then you don't want him on your team anyway.
No, I don't. You're 100% right. I do not want him on my team.
Yeah.
You are 100%
So
right.
you're
That's the case.
fine. You're good.
No, and then we've had like 14 other guys transfer. They can all whatever. They were all like reserves. They can all. It's fine.
Everyone. Look, there's like 40% turnover these days. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's hard. You can't. Look,
and then his dad came out apparently was like, "Oh, it's not because of NIL. It's because of yes, it was. Don't fucking lie to us. Yeah, right. You just all of a sudden up and decided I don't want to be on a team that I've been committed to for like 3 years. Yeah, you're right, dude. Fuck you. Like I'm sorry. You're just being a little.
Yeah.
It's cool. Do what you do.
Okay.
What else? Baseball news? What do you want to go baseball?
So Juan Soto has a whole bunch of money,
He does.
and
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like Steve Cohen said, I respect Steve Cohen because Steve Cohen was like, owning a baseball team to him is funny money, and I love that.
yeah,
He is basically like, I will do whatever it takes to get a generational Hall of Famer on my team. That's exactly what he did. Like, yes, do the Mets still need to make a lot of moves? Yes, but they already said they're going to make moves.
yeah.
So, like, it's nice to have. I mean, you would agree Juan Soto was a Hall of Famer if he doesn't get hurt. Juan Soto's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
How many times will you see a 26-year-old, like, super generational guy like this become a free agent? Ever again? Will you? Probably not. So you had to do this move. And I don't fault the Yankees at all. I mean, the Yankees made an offer, but he clearly didn't want to be a Yankee. So, it's now what's crazy is that the Nationals had both him, Bryce Harper, and Trey Turner and somehow fucked it up so bad they have none of them now. So that's cool on the Nats part.
Yeah. Well, the Nats have the number 1 pick in the draft.
I did see that. But again, the problem I have with the Nats, and I think you'd agree, I know you're not a huge Nats fan, but I think you'd agree, you're in a division with the Braves, the Mets, and the Phillies.
Mm-hmm.
You're off. Don't have a lot of money on your books right now because you have a lot of young talent that's making very little money.
Right.
Why are the Nats not in on these big name players? Like I'm sorry, but why is every owner in DC just cheap? They're just cheap. This is my problem with owners, and you can call me whatever. If you own a sports team, be prepared to spend money. Like, stop being cheap fucks.
Yeah.
Wrong? Am I wrong?
Well, the thing is that it doesn't.
Here we
You
go.
don't make any.
Actually-
You don't make any more money by being good.
And that's the worst part of it.
So you just hold the team, and 20 years later, you have
I
an
know.
extra $1 billion.
It's just really frustrating that like the learners who are fucking beyond. I mean, they're one of the richest owners in baseball. Just do not want to spend money on anybody.
Yeah, because they make money no matter what.
I understand. You bring this up. So does Steve Cohen, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And he doesn't care.
yeah. Well, people
I'm
are
just
different.
saying, like, it's really frustrating that, like, Steve Cohen, or not Steve Cohen, the learners, like, know that there's, like, okay, they have a problem at first base. They don't have any power on this team, right? They have no power. Why are they not in on Anthony Santander? Why are they not in on Pete Alonso right now?
Mm-hmm.
Should they not be signing one of those guys right now?
I mean,
No?
They might be in
Why are
discussions.
the Orioles not signing anybody?
I don't
Why?
know. Well, I don't, they got.
Oh, no. If you're going to shit on the Nationals, I'm going to shit on your fucking Orioles, who, once again,
Who am I
are
shitting
not
on?
signing anybody.
Who am I shitting on?
You shit on the Nationals. You're like,
How did I do
shit on the
that?
Nationals.
When do I do that?
Okay, did the Orioles sign anybody yet?
Yeah,
Who?
the O'Neal
Oh,
guy.
you're right. Tyler O'Neill, who's been on the injured list like 12 times in his career. Smart signing, Jack. Way to go. I'm sure that'll work. You are the cheat.
He's 29.
No.
He hit
What I
31
love
home
about
runs
you.
last year.
No, this is what I love about you. You're like, oh, we got rid of Angelos. We got this new owner that's worth $1 bazillion. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You're not signing Corbin Burns.
What? That's not.
You're not
clear.
You're not.
Unclear.
You're not.
Unclear.
You're not.
Unclear.
You missed out on Max Fried.
How did they not sign Burns? Is Burns signed yet?
He's going to sign with somebody else.
Why?
He'll sign with the Red Sox or the Mets.
Why?
Okay. You missed out on Max Fried.
Yeah.
You weren't even in on Max Fried.
Okay.
You missed out on Nate Eovaldi.
Yeah.
What is your plan? What is it, just to accumulate 97 prospects every fucking year?
I don't know.
In
Not
Jack
sure.
world, that's fine. Jack just wants to look at headlines where it's like, Orioles have 12 prospects that are... That's what
I'd
Jack
love for
wants,
them to
everyone.
sign some more folks for sure.
Oh, you mean like actually, so spend money is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. No one asked me.
Okay, I'm just telling, like, I know you don't agree with me, but you're just, you know.
I don't not agree with you. I'm just saying, like, it'd be cool if they signed it, but you know what? Like, they'll get people. They'll figure something out.
Okay, I don't believe you, but
I have to tell you, there's other dudes. There's lots of dudes.
there's not lots of dudes, but okay. So what, okay, so what else do we have? Because
No,
you're
let's
just,
pick NFL games. I'm getting
that's
tired
it,
of
just
you
we're going to pick
yelling at
NFL
me.
games. Can we talk about how you didn't make the playoffs in fantasy football?
I'd like to talk about how I picked 16 games correctly.
Nope. That's not what we're talking about.
So listeners
No.
out there.
No, we're not talking about that. No.
Nope. So
Nope.
what
No,
you
we're not
missed,
talking about that.
The most
We're not talking
important
about
thing
that.
you
No.
missed, week 13, I correctly picked all
Shut
16
up.
games.
We're not talking about
on the
that.
money
Done.
line.
I'm losing. No, nobody cares.
If you want to win games, listen to me.
No, we're not listening.
If
No
you
listening. No.
If
no.
you want to lose, you listen to Adam. Win, listen to me.
Wrong. Okay,
So
go ahead.
I picked
Wrong.
all the games correctly.
Nobody cares.
Okay,
Nobody cares.
so-
Nobody cares.
I'm gonna do my money line success here.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, week 15.
You're gonna miss every game this week. I can't wait till you miss every fucking
I
game.
might, but I'm still gonna pick more games than you.
You won't.
I will. I will pick more games than you. Correctly.
Hurry up. Let's go. Hurry up. You are terrible.
I have more points than you in.
Would you shut up
the
and hurry up?
picks this week? All right. Thursday night, best way to watch football, Amazon Prime Video.
No, it's not.
The
Idiot.
49ers
It's not.
are hosting the Rams. 49ers are 2.5 point favorites, and I am taking the Rams.
Wow, this is a tough game. I know you don't think it's a good. I know you. I'll go Rams as well, but I don't
look
love
at
this
you
game.
riding my coattails of
No, I'm just saying I
perfection.
don't love this game, but I mean it's a tough game. Yes,
It's Thursday night. It's hard to pick. I'm picking the Rams.
it is extremely hard to pick. Yes.
No one likes Thursday night.
No, I agree.
Although it's the best night for happy hour, but that's it.
True.
Okay. And the Chiefs are
I'll
at
go
the,
Rams. It's gonna be a hell of a game.
you know
Hell of
what?
a game.
Okay. Chiefs are at the Browns. The Chiefs are
Chiefs are playing the
4-point
Browns?
favorites. Yeah.
They're only 4-point favorites.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't that smell bad?
I mean, I don't like the Chiefs at all. I don't think the Chiefs are not a good team.
Look.
No, but I'm taking the Chiefs. They're not. I
December-
can't. Jameis will throw like. Jameis is gonna make a dumbass decision and he'll lose the game for him.
Look, December in Cleveland is never fun.
It's not like the Chiefs are used to not used to it.
I'm
Jack.
just saying Cleveland is different.
No, I
and
understand that. The Chiefs will win the game. They'll win. They'll win another close game like they've done all fucking year because they have a 4-leaf clover up their
I
ass.
swear it's going to come down
So
to
pick
like,
the Browns.
No,
So pick the Browns.
I really want to, but I will not. It's going to come down, as you said, to probably the Browns will be down by like 2 with like
and Jameis will
a
fumble
minute
it.
left, and it's going to be like a fumble or something bad.
But again, the Browns have been the luckiest, or the Chiefs have been the luckiest team in football. Why is that going to change?
No, that won't change.
It's not going to change.
The Bengals are at the Titans, a game that is a football game played by people. The Bengals are 5-point favorites. Bengals just are having a season.
I mean, I feel bad for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. They are having like insane years, but like their defense is atrocious. They won last night only because of a dumbass decision by the Cowboys.
Yeah, it sounds like the Cowboys.
I'll take the Bengals. I mean, the Titans they try, but they don't have enough talent. And Will Levis sucks at football. So.
Yeah, sounds right.
I'll take the Bengals.
I'm also taking
probably a high scoring game because again the Bengals can't stop it.
Well, the combined score is 47.
Yeah, I'd probably take the over, but I'm also really bad at picking overs and unders.
I just want to highlight I picked the combined score.
Shut up.
Last week. All right. So
Shut up.
All right, so this is a big line. Ravens are 15-point favorites at the Giants.
I mean, the Giants are atrocious. 15 points is so many points.
A lot of points.
I mean, I could see the Giants do have some guys, especially on like the defensive line.
They're spunky. I could see the Ravens winning by 12.
I mean, I think the Ravens do win this game by double digits, but 15 I think is just too many points.
They're going to win by 12.
Yeah, the Ravens win this game, but I don't. 15 is just too many.
Okay, you got it. All right, Cowboys are at the Panthers. Panthers are 2.5-point favorites, and I'm taking the Panthers. Panthers are spunky, and I like them.
This is so tough.
Cowboys have given up on life.
They have. I'm taking the Cowboys still. Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys. I don't like it, but I'll take the Cowboys.
Okay. I'm with you.
I don't like it.
Well, speaking of don't like it, so this game, if you have to choose watching this game or the crab juice, you will take the crab juice. This is the Jets at the Jags. Jets are 3.5-point favorites.
Ugh. I'm going to take the Jags. I don't know. The Jets. No, you know what? I'll take the Jets. I think the Jets found something last week, even though they lost to the Dolphins. And the Jet. Yeah, I can't pick Aaron Rodgers. I can't pick Mac Jones over Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's not. I mean, Aaron Rodgers hasn't played well, but like they did have some shit. They did have some success with Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson. But I'll take the Jets. But the Jets are so bad anyway. The Jets are terrible.
I hate the Jets.
I'll take the Jets.
And I'm also taking the Jets. All right.
I'll take the Jets.
No one's gonna watch this game if they like watching football. The Dolphins are at the Texans.
Fuck you.
The Texans are.
This is actually a very good game. You're a dick.
I'm kidding. The Texans are 3-point favorites. Who are you taking?
I mean, I'm a homer. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I don't have a ton of confidence in this pick because I was not at all impressed by what Miami put out there against the Jets. I'm not super impressed by the Texans offense.
Yeah.
Like, Nico Collins is obviously a monster, but like, I don't know. Their offensive line is not that great. CJ Stroud's not had a great year. What scares me, however, is like, Will Anderson and some of their defensive linemen could fuck Tua up. But I'll take but look, it's weather's not gonna be an issue. I'll take the Dolphins in an upset. Like I think they can win this game by like 3. I think it'll be very close, but I'll take the Dolphins in an upset to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. Take the Texans. I don't care.
No,
do whatever you want.
The Dolphins have played much better recently, and
yeah, I mean Tua's played awesome. It's amazing when Tua gets when he's protected, he's a great fucking quarterback.
And the Texans haven't beaten anybody of consequence in the last.
Neither has Miami. Well, Miami does have a win over the Rams. I guess that's a pretty nice win.
So you know what? I'm gonna flip my pick. I originally had the Texans. I'm gonna pivot to the Dolphins.
All right.
See, you convinced me with your dramatic proposal.
Shut up.
Of stuff.
Just hurry up. All right, shut up.
The Colts are at the Broncos. Broncos are 4-point favorites.
So I need the Colts to win for the Dolphins' slim playoff hopes to be. Mm-hmm. But I don't like Anthony Richardson. I don't like the Colts team. I don't like them. So I will take the Broncos to continue this magical season that they're having.
I'm taking the Broncos as well. Denver in December.
Yeah,
Broncos.
But I'm just not a fan of Indianapolis. I don't think they're very good.
Okay.
Like that's one of those games that Miami should have absolutely won. But because they didn't have Tua, like they were a fucking JV squad.
Yeah.
And if they played, I'm saying they played the Colts now, they beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
one of the best games of the week. The Bills are at the Lions. The Lions are 2.5-point favorites. I am taking them and the 2.5 points.
I mean, I would take the over. I think this game's going to just absolutely
the combined score is 54.5. So that's
which is crazy to bet. Like say like, oh, you're going to bet the over, but I absolutely see this game being like 35-30.
Mm-hmm.
I too will take the Lions. I think this is like a rough one for the Bills, like back-to-back road games. Weather obviously won't be an issue, but I just see points.
Yeah.
And I think the Lions just have a little bit too much offensively. Like Jahmyr Gibbs should have a monster game. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. Same. Okay, the other game of the week, Steelers are at the Eagles. Eagles are 5-point favorites.
I mean, the news of George Pickens not being healthy is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he doesn't play, that's an issue to me.
Yeah.
I like the Eagles. I'll take the Eagles in this one. I think the Eagles, they're really good, man. If they get that number 1 seed, I think they're going to the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think the Lions, they're really good, the Eagles. Now, I know that there was that article that came out about, A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
But they have Saquon, and I'll take the Eagles. I like the Eagles. I like what the Eagles are putting out there.
Okay.
They just win.
Cool. I'm also taking the Eagles. I don't like them, though.
I don't either. I know you don't.
I don't like stupid Eagles. Stupid face Eagles.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The Patriots are at the Cardinals. The Cardinals are 5.5-point favorites.
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals. I mean, I don't like how they're playing, but I'll still take them. Like, Kyler looks a little wonky. Patriots are playing hard. They don't want to win, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
taking
I'm not. Like, I think the Cardinals win this game.
Agreed. Sames. All right, Bucks are at the Chargers. Chargers are 3-point favorites, but is Herbert okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
You sure he's fine?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
I'll take I'm going to take the Buccaneers, actually, in a minor upset.
I also had the Buccaneers on this one.
I don't know. The Chargers offense is just...
It's weird. It's weird.
It's not good. Like, without J.K. Dobbins, they don't have a running game. I don't know. Without, like, McConkey, clearly without McConkey, they don't have a passing game. I don't know. I think the Bucs can score on them. I think the Bucs have a good enough offense that they can score.
There you go.
And they'll make like one or two stops, and it'll be another close game, but they'll win.
Yeah. All right. Packers are at Seahawks. Packers are 3-point favorites, and I'm taking.
It's a good
Packers.
game. Another excellent game, but I'll take the Packers. I don't trust the Seahawks. I don't care that they're 8-5. I don't trust them.
Don't trust them. Agreed. All right. The Bears are at the Vikings. The Vikings are 7-point favorites.
I actually like the Bears to cover this one. The Bears have been playing hard. Like, besides
the
game
Vikings
against
are going to win, but the Bears are going to cover.
Well, that's exactly what I just said. I said before you, I was rudely interrupted. Besides the Niners game, the Bears have actually been in every game.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the Vikings, I know that offense is awesome, but like the Bears actually have a pretty good pass defense. And like the Vikings have gotten away from Aaron Jones, which I don't really understand.
Yeah.
Like, all he does is average like 5.5 yards a carry, and then I'll look up and Cam Akers is in the game for like 10 snaps. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. You're saving him for the playoffs? Like, what do you? Okay, whatever. But I'll take the Vikings to win, but Bears to cover.
Okay. Again, another game you're going to watch if you don't care about yourself. The Falcons are at the Raiders. Falcons are 5-point favorites.
I'll take the Falcons.
Kirkland Cousins is looking terrible.
Yeah, but Desmond Ridder's starting for the Raiders. That's all I need to know.
The Raiders don't want to win. I read that he wasn't actually going to. They're going to go even deeper down the depth chart.
No, it's going to be Desmond Ridder.
All right.
The Raiders and Giants don't want to win games. They're right now set into 1 and 2. They both need quarterbacks. There happen to be like Cam Ward and Shador Sanders available. They need those guys. So I think it would behoove the Raiders to lose, and they will do just that.
Behoove is your word of the day. Where did you hear that?
I don't know. I've known that word. Shut up. Okay. I am taking. Yes, the Raiders will lose the game. The Falcons will win.
And the hometown heroes, the Washington Commanders, are headed to the Big Easy to play the Saints. The Washington's are 7-point favorites, and I am still sticking with Washington. They will win.
I mean, the Saints. I mean, the Saints are so. I mean, that team has got so many injuries. They don't have no Derek Carr. I know he wasn't good, but no Derek Carr, no Chris Olave, no Taysom Hill. Their defense plays hard. Is Marshawn Lattimore playing, or are they just holding him out for next year?
Waiting to the playoffs, I guess.
Okay. If they make the playoffs, but okay.
What do you mean if?
They may not make the playoffs, but okay.
Why?
It's not saying they can. Okay, I love how you just.
It's a foregone conclusion.
Okay, that's classic Jack with stupid comments.
Etch it in stone.
Okay. I would think he'll play just because it's going back to New Orleans, and I would imagine he'll play to be Yeah. I think he plays.
Okay.
I don't love. Washington's got no Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts. I know you don't think it does, but it does. They'll win. 7 points is a lot on the road.
Okay.
I think the Saints play hard. I think the Saints actually cover this line.
Okay, so according to NOLA.com, the New Orleans newspaper.
Yes, I know what it is.
It looks like Lattimore is going to play.
Okay. We don't know how healthy he is, though.
He is 100% healthy and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's 100% healthy with a fucking hamstring injury. You're right.
Shutdown corner coming in.
Shutdown corner against what? Marquez Valdez-Scantling? Congratulations, dork. Let's see if he can shut down A.J. Brown in 2 weeks.
Doesn't
matter. Shut down Drake London.
Doesn't have to. He's got to shut down these guys this week.
What?
Look, we gotta live week to week, man. You can't look too far.
Okay, nonetheless, I'll take the Commanders will win the game, but I could be ugly. I could see it being an ugly game.
Okay, fine. I'm taking Washington.
I'm sure you are.
All right. Well, that's been fun. Let's wrap it up. For Adam, this is Jack. This has been the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. Have a great night.